What's up, everybody? Welcome back to yet another 15 minutes. And this time, it's 15 minutes of Children of Morta. 11-bit. That's a lie. Damage, okay. Don't have good luck with the bit games. We'll see. Hopefully this is better than Kingdoms. Trash. Thank you for saving. I cannot be bothered to do so on my own. Children, anybody. Okay. Okay. Is this all really necessary? Main story. Whoa. Let's go. Alright, that's cool looking. Nice colors. Spooky. Bummer, dude. Alright, that was cool. Keep it up.
Margaret awoke,
Ooh,
startled, a cold sweat clinging to her.
Very dramatic.
She gathered her thoughts.
Like, what the what?
Aged wood creaked, echoing through the quiet rooms.
And he's painting the picture for me.
Near the house stood a shrine to Rhea Dana, goddess and daughter of the land, of Rhea and a being of comfort. Margaret sought answers.
Don't we all?
But the goddess did not speak.
Beat it.
There was only the faint whisper of something dark, something hungry.
Oh no. Get over there, Margaret. It's not safe.
The old seer's bones felt the weight of their age as she climbed.
God, I don't know that feeling.
The only thought on her mind, has it begun again?
Not again. It seems that it has. Okay, I'm curious. I feel like they're about to lose me though.
John's mission would be a simple one. He was to investigate Rhea's greatest shrine.
Okay.
His mother presented him with a fresh divinity shard.
You don't want a stale one.
From his brother came a newly sharpened sword.
Appreciate
His
it, bro.
wife gave him a kiss, and his daughter's hugs were full of reason to return home safe.
No. Emotional investment. Check. Is that a Triforce? Okay, man. Little dash.
Rhea, a land long forgotten, a place of unimaginable beauty.
Forgotten by whom? These people seem to remember it. Circle face. Is that saved? Am I saved now?
It first appeared as sludge given life.
Oh, no.
Slithering creatures, small and vile.
Vile creatures. Get out of here. Little vile sludge creatures. Hey, get off me. Gotta get back some hugs, bruh. Sludge. What is that? A sludge barrier that I couldn't cross? Oh, that's a dead rabbit. Whoa. I got some sludge. Oh, sure. Evade. Alright, 15 minutes up. We're gonna get to it. Oh god. Oh, that's alarm. Time to wake up. Health plus. Thanks. It's the elevator. Oh. Like that. Like metal pot sound. For the shield. Dong. Dong. So I don't know what the yellow is. Safe spot. Oh.
A wall, impeding further progress. A battle was certain.
Certain. L1. Use my shield. Oh. Health. Get out of my way. Oh.
Banished by light itself, the corruption abated, leaving the shard cold in hand, dark, in need of life.
Use a right stick to attack. You don't have to spam square. Huh. That's interesting. Is there a fork in the road? Which way do I go? Is that right? Nothing. Oh, interact button? No. No. Nothing here. Thanks for that. Gemstone requires gemstones to open. Gemstones under places like animal corpses. Gross, bro.
The shard grew warm, humming softly from the harnessed energy.
Power item that aids with the buff. Okay. That's cool.
Before him was now one more dangerous than those that came before.
Oh, is that a corruption meter? Oh, what the? Oh, XP, we get a skill point. Okay. Got skill point. Learn skills. For my heavenly strike. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Call source down from the heavens. Use triangle. Okay. Triangle. Don't know how to use that. I'm gonna use that dealy. The divine grace. Damage to enemies, burns. Okay, so that's just automatic. You're digging your corpse. What you got? You got any goodies for me? Corpse goodies.
Goblins, a familiar threat, albeit farther out than usual.
Okay. Goblin. Goblin on this. Oh, is that funny? I just murdered your whole gang and you're laughing.
Magnificent, but dangerous. A land of love found and of love lost.
Alright, man. Rein it in. We got it. It's beautiful. We got business to tend to here.
Before him was sacred ground, left
Indeed.
untouched in days gone by.
Okay. Get me this one. Sledge.
Remaining calm and collected, the shock of his heart-skipping beats was concealed in expert fashion. Before him stood Linda, his eldest daughter, with bow and quiver at the ready, determined to do her part.
Linda, what's up, girl? Get back to the house. Mama's worried. That's R1. Get to the world. Okay. Linda, seriously, go home. It's dangerous. What's left is waiting for me to get back. Alright, gift from the gods. Use it on fire favorite time. I just did that, bro. Good job, Linda. Thanks for the help. Digging this carcass for me. There's lots of goodies in there.
Before the Guardians were not beasts feeding, but monsters consuming, destroying others. They corrupted and distorted, creating even more hungry husks.
Yes, bro. Couldn't stop this. I want some sword. Oh, I want some sword rain, bro.
Both father and daughter gathered their thoughts, their hearts heavier than before. How would they explain what they had witnessed?
Yeah, not very well. It has begun. What's time reading going? No, it stopped.
The ancient tree had been cut down. Together, father and daughter described the horror, creatures dripping with decay that slithered into bodies stuck between life and death to bolster their ranks. Grandma Margaret confirmed what they all feared. It was the corruption, a cruel entity spoken of only with hushed voices, an ocean of darkness that flowed from the top of Mount Morta. And the Bergsons' duty was to stand against this devouring deluge of death. Kevin was also eager to do his part in the family's fight, especially when his older brother Mark was off somewhere. He was as much a guardian of their mountain home as any of them.
Not really.
She stood. If they were to reach the summit and destroy this evil, as the Bergsons of old had done in the past, they would need the assistance of the sanctuary.
Sanctuary. The hell? This one's pretty cool. I definitely like the way this game looks. It's not too bad.
Given to the Bergsons by Rhea herself, the sanctuary was a gateway to the mysterious lands around the mountain. Margaret pointed to the huge crystal at the center of the den, revealing their next task: to activate it and open the way to the source of the corruption. And once Rhea's 3 spirits are gathered on the grounds, the only gate to the top of Mount Morta will open in this chamber. By himself, or with the assistance of those who loved him, John needed to gather the 3 spirits from their lands. Without them, he would not be able to stem the flow of the corruption.
It's always corruption.
Halls of Anaidiah must be here, or she needs to be found.
Dungeon crawling, take time.
A celestial shard chipped directly from the ancient crystal in the sanctuary. It would be the Bergsons' lifeline, a tether to pull them back home before death's fateful whisper.
It's cool. Nobody wants to hear death's fateful whisper. They're out dungeon crawling at least, I guess.
Filling the winding tunnels of the silk-covered caves, the acrid taste of poison lingered in the air. Spiders.
Spiderwebs.
Linda told herself it was only target practice. As she readied her bow, they must find the spirit deep within the caves.
She go. Need a corpse from the gemstone. What's that? This is much more difficult. Linda, what are you at, girl? Let's get his ass kicked.
Bergson began to slip away, wondering if this was death. It was warmer than they expected.
Death. They didn't give me any heroes, bro. I need some heroes.
They gasped for air as the celestial shard brought them back, a sensation no hero could become accustomed to. As she heard John and Linda describe their foray, thoughts rushed through Margaret's head. The corruption had amplified the creature's wickedness, and no longer were they part of the harmony of the Rhea.
Yeah.
With the new threats looming, Margaret asked Ben to prepare his workshop. He would have to take charge of enhancing the warrior family's weapons and armor.
Well, what? Like, step one, maybe? Enhance the weapons? Maybe. I don't know. Seems like logically
Uncle
where you would
Ben
go.
reached out to the familiar warmth of the
Uncle
forge.
Ben?
If they were to reach the top of Mount
I'm
Morta,
not even
their
gonna say it.
equipment would need to be of the highest quality.
Morta. Madness and tributes. Alright. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's number 1, 0. Yeah. Thanks, Uncle Ben. What's all this then?
She knew where it was coming from. Her ancestors had spoken of such corruption flooding down the mountain. But Grandma Margaret wanted to know what it was, what needed to be done to destroy it.
Let's do we all. This is Kevin up here.
When light faded from the sky and most were fast asleep, Mary would write about her
Who's
family,
Mary?
immortalizing them for future generations.
His wife, yes, John's wife, Mary. John, Mary. Susan. Yeah, they don't. Alright, that's 15 minutes. Not a bad game. I'm not usually into the pixel stuff, but I might actually come back to this one. The voiceover is pretty good. I like the colors, the art style. Not horrible. Thanks for watching. Until we meet again, I'll push the right buttons.